Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl, Star Flames. If you're new here, be sure to subscribe to my channel, turn on your notification bell, and join the family. Now guys, in this video, you know the time, the hour of the day. Yes, honey, we're gonna talk about Ye and his wife, Bianca, badass, sorry. Let's get into it. We know that a lot of things is going on as it relates to this couple. But there's one thing that I think we all know that is also happening equally and something that's good, positive that we can always look forward to. And that is Ye trying to bring his best forward. We know that Ye has recently left from Florence, Italy. And the last time we spoke about Ye and Bianca, they were heading to Tokyo, Japan. Now they have, arrived in Tokyo, Japan. They've settled in, and so far it seems as though Ye, is collaborating some meetings with friends, to meet him while he's out there in Tokyo, Japan. Now, it is said that they're still working on their merchandise launch, but I'm not sure if this lawsuit, is going to cause any holdback, any setback for him. And already I'm seeing his name being mentioned in the same sentence as Sean Diddy Combs for sexual assault, I don't know about that, but again, honestly, it's not surprising. It's 2014, and as I've said to you guys, we're gonna hear a lot of people being thrown under the bus. Some of these people are gonna be thrown under the bus innocently. Some of them are gonna be guilty. No. When it comes to Ye, we know that he definitely has a preference. He has a type. He has always been vocal about who he is, what he's about. But the thing that takes us a bit back, especially as it relates to the people who truly support him, is that we know that he's not an aggressor, or we believe he's not an aggressor. So when we hear that someone is accusing him of such behavior, it's not going to be something that we're going to digest that easily until we see evidence coming from the court to say, yes, Ye actually did this. And we're talking about that lawsuit with Miss Lauren and another allegations that's coming up. For me, I'm going to have to see where the court says, yes, here's the evidence. No, I've seen people submitting evidence because in this case, Lauren has brought forward evidence. But at the end of the day, what was your response? I can't imagine her response being blank, 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 blank all the step of the way during the entire communication. Like, it's not making sense to me that he would do that. And she would just sit there blank, 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 blank. And then he keeps messaging her day up and day up and day while she's there just blank, blank, blank. So I'm just not buying this thing. But as I've always said, yes, I have to talk about it because it's still ongoing. But as I've always said, I can see definitely where he promised her that $3 million severance. And I believe that Ye wanted to do the right thing with a $3 million severance. But when he told whoever to pay her, they were like, no, you cannot just give someone a $3 million severance who has been earning $1 million a year, because really that's not how severance work. So I believe that Ye wanted his accountant to pay her, and the accountant was like, no, that's not how severance works. Because if you've seen the communication between Ye and his accountant when Lauren was asking for that 300% increase, the accountant said, I think she's taking disadvantage of you. So if Ye says to the accountant after letting Lauren go, pay her $3 million, I can see the accountant saying no, because that's not how severance work. You actually get a percentage of what you used to earn while you're with the company plus 2 weeks notice pay. They can choose to make that percentage maybe 19%, 20%. And I think it doesn't pass 20%. I'm not sure for California what the percentage is, but I know for a fact it doesn't pass 30%. So if she was earning $1 million annually, that means that her severance would not be anything over 400, $1,000. It would not be $3 million. So she went ahead and she took it to court, even though she said that Ye promised her. But know that it's in the legal realm. I don't think she's going to get that $4 million that she's suing for, because she's suing for the $3 million severance that Ye promised her, plus the $1 million for the sexual assault. I honestly don't see her getting that $4 million. I don't see her getting $3 million either. I don't see her getting over $1 million. I think she's going to get under $1 million as it relates to the severance. As it relates to the sexual assault, I don't think that's going to go anywhere again, because as I've said, if she even sends one text message indicating her consent to him, you know, sexting her, that's not going to be deemed as sexual harassment. Even if she said, or okay. If she said, stop, I don't like this, yes, it's going to be deemed as sexual harassment. So I don't think, as it relates to the grounds of sexual harassment, anything is going to come out of that. As it relates to the case, I think she's going to get the severance. No, as I was saying before, sometimes I talk fast. People say you're talking too fast. Sometimes I go slow. People say you're going too slow. Sometimes I pull myself back when I notice that I'm going too fast, right? So, as I was saying, these lawsuits, this lawsuit not looking good, and brace yourself, because I think that you can be potentially hit with further lawsuits. The only thing that might be saving him is because he has been bold and open about who he is, and people are paying attention to realize that many people don't believe that he is an aggressor. Many people are paying attention already to realize that many people are not buying Lauren Pichetta, text message portion. No one cares about the severance, because we know that Ye, will definitely not pay her the severance as promised, and then pay her at a later date. But when it comes to that message, no one is buying that. Everyone can basically see that it's sexting, but people believe that, it's Ye, we don't like you. So once they say something, he did something unpleasant, we're going to believe that he did something unpleasant. But I believe that Ye is going to bounce back from all of this. He's that type of guy. I don't know. I've always said that this man is ordained. He has a special anointing over him like none other. And sometimes when you look at the things that has happened to him, how he has been canceled, blackballed, being cut, he could not get certain venues, certain arenas to host his listening party. And he just put one post out on the internet, and people started calling him, opening doors for him. I do believe that he's going to find his way back. I also believe that, again, Ye is struggling with a lot emotionally, mentally. It really takes a lot of wins because for people to overcome trauma like what he has experienced, like losing billions of dollars. It takes back to back consistent straight wins for people to overcome such trauma. For every trauma that you experience, you need at least 10 wins to overcome that. Sometimes we say, okay, I'm getting better, baby steps, I'm almost there, but then we find ourselves crumbling, especially if we don't get that win to basically fill those holes. When you are hit with trauma, it's as though something cuts at you so deep that you need that good medicine. The medicine is the win, the good experience, something, just happening to you, something magical, beautiful. And you need those consistent, wins to really, really feel as though you've overcome these obstacles, and for your faith to be renewed in life and in humanity. So I do hope that he overcomes. I'm not saying that if he does something wrong, he should not be held accountable, because I don't believe in promoting nemesis or saying that, because it's yeah, he should be excused. No, if he did in fact do something wrong, he should be held accountable. No one is entitled to be going around abusing people, having their way with people as they like. So don't get it twisted, okay? But guys, that's all I have to share in this video. Hope it makes sense. Now, it's your time to chime in. While you're at it, give this video a big thumbs up, share if you care. See you guys later. Bye guys.